guys, and hopefully you might even be able to win yourself a new game for the new year. Oh, cranberries there.
Hey, Billy, I think you just went offline.
Or possibly
No, I'm still
an
there.
expansion for a game you already
Buffering.
have that you don't own.
Oh,
Yeah, your stream just
yes.
crashed. You just went back live.
Yeah, I just noticed it.
I think that you might get some.
Well, it's not my
I'm
internet
hoping he
because
has
that's
some
stable.
Fishing Planet DLCs. I
Hmm.
think he might.
Fishing Planet
I
deals.
think he
Ooh.
might.
Oh, that's not fair because I'm not going to be around.
Tonight? Why
No,
not?
because at 10 o'clock my time, I'll be jumping off to get some sleep because I'm going. I'll get up
He
early to
starts
go
at
get me.
6.
I
Oh,
know. And that's like
really?
an hour after I go to bed.
What the heck are you getting to bed so early tonight for?
Because tomorrow morning I've got to be up at around about 5:30 to go pick up my son-in-laws
Oh,
or stepsons, what you want to call them.
stepsons.
Stepsons, yeah.
I have a son-in-law. You don't yet.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
daughter has to get
son-in-law.
married
That's
first.
the one. Yeah. I always get them mixed up, but yeah, stepson. Because it's two of them. But yeah. Yes. Oh, it's not fair. No, me. I might pop in anyway if I end up tossing and turning, because usually I find it hard to get to sleep too early. So, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah, but my wife wants me to be in bed early. Uh, oh,
early. Tell her 1, 2 a.m. is early. Early in the
yeah,
morning.
get like 3 hours sleep. That's not good.
Not when you're driving.
No, yeah, it's gonna be like what 9 hours driving tomorrow to do. So yeah,
Really? That's
yeah,
lousy.
I know. How's Mr. Wheels doing?
Uh, all right so far.
Sweet. Now, obviously, if you guys are not following Mr. Wheels, please click on that link, give him a follow. Obviously, yesterday he was streaming a little bit of Fishing Planet, but he does do Farm Sim, Satisfactory, and Escape from Tarkov, and a lot of other games. But yeah, definitely go over, check him out, and
A whole
obviously
lot. Yep.
Minecraft as well. Remember that.
Not lately. How come I don't see you online?
It's kind of being a little bit iffy at the minute,
Oh,
but my
yeah.
He just crashed and came
phone.
back, so he.
Yeah, my phone is definitely showing that I am live.
Yeah, I've got you
Thankfully,
live
the
here, Billy.
counter is still going at 1 hour 45, so it's not bad.
Yeah, I don't have. I
May
don't
need
have
to
you.
refresh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or you're not
Well,
following
okay.
me.
Oddly enough,
I
he's not
stopped
showing in
following
my
you, I
list on the
guess.
left, but
Yeah, I
he is
don't see you on
showing.
my list.
Let me
He's not on
refresh.
my list, but his stream is up and running. That's
Yeah.
Okay,
odd.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
connection's showing excellent
I
in my
checked.
end, so.
Yeah, I checked to see him. Like, is he live? And I'm like, oh, I don't see him.
Oh, but yeah, hopefully all you
That's
guys
okay.
out there can still hear us. I know my phone is showing that I am still live, so.
Boy, how nice it is for them not even to show you.
I know it's
You could
mad.
probably double your views.
Could it's currently actually in OBS. It's actually showing I've got 0 viewers, which is troubling. So I hope some of you people are out there. But
Mess
oh
out
well.
there.
I really don't pay attention to viewer counts and stuff like that. So I could spend the day just chatting to myself, really. Right, so we're going to spirals on this one, I think. Okie dokie.
But you
So,
don't have to because you can talk to Neon.
yeah, we have obviously Mr. Neon. We got Mr. Matt Smith in, or Matt Smith, Matt,
Matt Smith.
Matt in here, and we've got Mr. Wheels and Mr. Dash. So yeah, I am far from being alone, that's for sure.
Matt Smith.
Spirals. Matt Smith, if you weren't aware, Doctor Who.
Yeah,
It'd
who
be
the
eerie
heck
if
is?
that was really his
I didn't
last
know that
name.
was his last name. Is
Yeah. Yeah, he did Doctor Who after David Tennant, and was also Skynet in the little. No, which one was it? Terminator Genesis. He was the actual man version of him, or whatever his
Man,
class
Matt's
is.
famous.
Yeah. He's been in a few
I
other
didn't know
things
he
as
was so
well. So
famous.
yeah, He's cool. I like Matt Smith. He's good.
I
Right,
didn't know Matt is so famous.
240. There we go. But
We have a new
yeah.
club competition today, and are we up to the professional league, Dave?
We are amongst professionals. Do you realize that out of all the teams in there, which there are hundreds, we're the 24th. We'd be ranked 24th.
Wow.
Or wait, 20? Yeah, because we're in the Division 4. There's only 3 divisions with higher people ahead of us, and they each contain 7 teams, I think.
Wow.
I mean,
You.
we're way up there. There's a lot more divisions below us now than there are ahead of us.
Wow.
I'm missing a truck. Where's my other truck going? Anybody see where my other truck is? That's that one. Unless you just had him a minute ago up here. Let's turn some of these off.
But be aware that the new rules nerf points unless you're closer to the actual rod you should be using.
Yeah, I saw that. Which is, I'm not, I think that's good.
Oh, there we go. That's the one. Yeah.
I do agree. I think it's good, but it did make everybody just smallest rod, panfish, Lone Star Lake. Still get the points, and you get them a lot faster.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Wheels.
Hello. Neon?
That's better. La da 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 da. Right, so this is spirals, which is going to Aldi, so I can do that one myself. It's only down the road, so it's a nice easy one. And while that's doing that, I can load up with the next lot. You want to pick that last one up? No. Typical. Come on. There we go. Cool. Right, so that's you. We'll get that going back on the originals. So we'll get that sold. La-di-da-di-da. Get this lot cleared out. Originals. Yeah, how are we doing? About 10 minutes. Right. And we'll do.
It was actually quite easy to figure out. If you click on the top player, one with most points on the top team, and look at his rods, he only has 4 of his 7 rods. He's currently fishing, and they are all the smallest setup that I have. So he has to be fishing the panfish at the little lakes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's, but it's a grind fest. That's all it is I think the direction is correct, but I think they need to remove panfish or change the fish types that you're fishing for each, like 4 or 5 hours. Then switch it. You know what I mean?
Makes
to make
sense.
to make it not be a grind fest where everybody's back on Lone Star.
Aldi.
Well,
You got level 80s fishing Lone Star Lake. Think about it for a minute.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Well,
Because that's where that's
here,
how you got to do it to get in the points.
Obviously, it sounds like they're tweaking things a little bit.
Yeah, I think they moved the right direction by penalizing you for using the heavier rods. But
fast food.
It also narrowed the game down because they're trying to keep the little players in, be able to compete with the big players.
Yeah.
And if you're just starting out, let's face it, maybe you shouldn't be in the pros,
Yeah.
or have the same chances. Maybe you should be down in the beginner leagues because you are a beginner. I don't think that the
Makes sense.
people that just started necessarily need to be capable of getting into the professional league until they level up a little bit. You know what I mean? Eliminate
Yeah.
or give 1 point per panfish across the board and let that stop people. Or I would say not even. Or implement my level cap thing. You can only fish lakes that are 30 levels below you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then if you're level 80, we have to fish Weeping Willow and up. That'll even the score.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah. Or just limit your time to go to the low lakes.
There's
Or give you
options,
less
but they got to
points.
fix that loophole because it's
Yeah.
just it's going to ruin the game for anybody that wants to win. Do you want to just
Uh-huh.
play Fishing Planet and fish panfish 24/7, 7 days a week?
No,
Because
not
that's
really.
what the big clubs are doing.
Well,
They're
they
going to
fixed
burn out of the game.
well, they fixed the loophole with the oversized rods.
Yeah.
So maybe they will look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they're looking at analytics and they want to see people play all the waterways.
Right.
I would think. I mean, to make it to mix
Well,
it
yeah,
up.
I want to be able to see the other lakes and stuff as a viewer.
I think they made a step in the right direction, but of course the top teams found the one loophole that
Well,
basically pushes you back to Lone Star and
well,
those low-level lakes.
there's always going to be a meta every time they update.
Oh yeah.
If something happened, they're like, "Oh, now we got to do this." Like, there's always going to be something.
There's no, well, yeah, but there's no skill other than.
Yeah, I know.
So what if it's okay? Only a certain type of fish at each lake works that hour. You
Yeah.
know,
I like that idea. Yeah,
hmm
it makes you vary it up yourself. You're not doing the same thing 8 hours.
maybe it's crappy this hour at the small lake, and maybe it's sunfish the next couple hour, or even 2 or 3 hour windows. You know what I mean?
That wouldn't be hard in their system either. All they have to do is code it.
Every lake should have like one fish that's in that lake every 3 hours, or every some
Bonus.
sort of time limit. That's your fish you're fishing for. You know what I'm
call it
saying?
like in a species bonus or something.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Make one fish that's really special and only
Make
once
it a
an
little bit
hour or
harder to
whatever.
catch as well.
Yeah, make it harder to catch, but make it worth a lot more.
All they have to do is throw some numbers in there. Like it ain't.
Yeah.
And well, it'll take a little while, I'm sure, but
Well, let's face
that's
it.
all
If
it
you're
is
fishing,
numbers.
if you're fishing for crappie out the lake, and that's the fish at Lone Star right now, every time you catch a dunce fish or you catch a goby or you catch even without the event, if you catch a sunfish, they're not going to count. So it kind of makes you gear down and to really concentrate on what's going to catch crappie.
Yep.
And then a few hours later, they switch it to another fish type. You have to be able to adjust. That's where skill will come in. And if they had that random rotation on every lake, then no matter where you fish, you're going to have to learn how to. You'd then start fishing for the fish you know you're good at.
hmm
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a better idea, but maybe they'll listen.
That way you're not eliminating the lower players, but you're going to have to get some skill for fishing for
Well,
each of the different species.
At least
And then
we know
choose
a
your
guy
favorite
that
lake.
can. At least we know a guy that can actually give a suggestion, and they'll actually like.
I will give him.
his
I think that would
suggestion.
solve the whole problem.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
normally speaking, we would be just talking because nobody'd be listening. But at least now we got somebody who's listening to us, like that does have a line to the, the developers.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just us just talking. Since we have Big Daddy, it's kind of like, oh, well, we can tell him what we think, and then, he can relay it on, whether they do anything or not. But at
That's
least
up
we
to
know
them.
that they will hear it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Because I mean, think about it. In most games, it's like, well, they're not listening to us anyway. Who cares?
To be honest with you, it'd be better if it was just one fish each day. Give them the whole day that they got to catch just that type of fish.
Mm.
You know,
I can see
and
where
then
that works
switch
too.
it. I mean,
Yeah.
it is an 8-day tournament. You could switch it just 8 times, once a day.
Yep.
This period, you are fishing for this fish on that if you're on this lake. You know what I'm saying? Or that fish if you're on that lake. Then when they wake up in the morning, they have to adjust and fine tune their skills to start catching those fish.
So what's new in farming sim today, there, Billy?
Not a lot really. Just been doing some orchards, and selling really at the minute. Not a lot really. But yeah, obviously, Mr. Dave should be going live any moment.
Maybe.
What are you doing?
Time is it?
Are you
Oh, I
fishing?
guess it should be.
What
No,
are you doing?
I was eating.
I mean, what are you doing in your stream today?
Oh, I'm going to do farm sim today.
Farm sim. Gotcha.
Farm sim till 6. We're going to be getting into orchard work today, I think.
Nice.
I think we're all set to go right to orchard.
Yep, that's what I'll probably do in the next stream is get into November and obviously orchards. Got a lot of that to do as well myself. Are you
The
going to unload?
orchard.
Oh yes, okay. Righty, this can go back to the main farm because you should be fine now. Main farm area. I shall put you
Only
to
time I look at my list for people is to see if Big Daddy was listening, but he's not. Oh.
Turn that off.
It's okay. We'll make sure he hears it.
Oh, he will.
He knows already.
That's why he won't
He's like,
come in
all
today.
right, ready for my daily suggestion box.
No, he passes it on. He does, you know.
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
pretty
I-
good. Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
Yeah, I know.
that was kind of one of his suggestions before, you know, switch the fish up or something. But I think that's
Yeah.
the best way to do it. You're not eliminating
Yeah.
anybody. You're just making them get some skill to catch a certain fish for the day. You know?
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Big Daddy, how you doing?
Oh, now he is listening. He wasn't in the list last time I checked.
Well, I'd
Somebody
love
say
to.
his
Oh,
name three
maybe I missed
times.
his name.
Yeah, you just gotta say it 3 times, remember?
And there was
That's
no
all that
mention of
takes.
food. What the heck?
And then Matt click his heels.
Yeah.
You
Sorry.
lurker.
Sorry, Matt. I had to do that.
I think that the step that they took was definitely in the right direction. Don't get me wrong. I think, but I also do think that it pigeonholed people even worse than before. Because if you look at all the top teams, they're all using the smallest rod and fishing for panfish. So, my suggestion was rotate the fish that it counts on a daily basis or maybe even a half a day basis. So it's just crappie on the even if you're on a small lake for that time period, and then the next time it switches to another one. That would actually allow some skill throughout the tournament, and it would also open up those other lakes, so I would be able to fish. Maybe I'm better at lake trout. That would be where I'd be, you know. So that's what my thoughts were on the current adjustment. I like it because they did penalize the panfish, but not enough because all you got to do is downsize your rod and go to the small lakes, which is, yeah, counterproductive.
Yep. Yeah, not doing too bad, thanks, Big Daddy. And hopefully you're doing well and Miss Windrop. Obviously, we are going to be jumping off in a minute and carry on this kind of conversation in Dave's stream. But obviously, I am actually going to wrap it there. I'm going to get
Yes.
this raid going. Now, obviously, like I said earlier, I will not be streaming Monday because obviously Christmas and everything. So it is what it is, unfortunately. But yeah, just have a great Christmas, everyone, wherever you are in the world. Make sure it is amazing. And obviously, if you are feeling a little bit lonely, have a look at Twitch. See who's live. because there's probably going to be some streamers out there who are on their own, just looking to reach out to people. And how you doing there, Mr. Mouse? Merry Christmas to you too as well. But yeah, obviously I'm going to be driving tomorrow, getting obviously my stepsons, son-in-laws. I never know what the heck they are, whatever they are. My wife's boys anyway. So obviously we're going to be very busy here over the Christmas period. So yeah, but let's get this raid underway so you don't miss anything. There's about 2 minutes on his counter at the minute. But yeah, make sure you have a great Christmas, guys, and obviously I will see you again on Wednesday. So stay safe, guys. Merry Christmas once again, and all of the best. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye for now.